Welcome back, everyone. I'm Andrew from Deity Microphones, and we've got a brand new series for you about the PR-4 and all the things that it can do to be the new workhorse on your setup. So let's get started. Today, we're going to be talking about how videographers, camera operators, ENG people, documentary folks can really fall in love with the PR-4. So we've got the XLRs on this side, which is the dumb side of the camera, which means the outputs are on the other side, which is the side with the inputs on the camera. So you get real nice clean lines with your cables, no mess, no fuss. Now, what's wonderful about this is it brings 4 channels, 6 tracks, 32-bit float to any camera rig. And at the price point that it's at, plus a generic top handle, we're at the same price as buying a first-party proprietary handle with audio interface box for your brand of camera. Now, what's really cool is the fact that cameras will be bought and sold for the rest of your life. You're gonna upgrade eventually. And this gear can just stay with you. It's not locked to that camera model, that camera brand. So if you wanna switch brands, switch models, upgrade later in the future, the PR-4 is just gonna travel with you and grow with you for the rest of your career. Now, one of the most obvious things you probably noticed is this guy right here. It's the tally light. And again, it goes back to the ergonomics. We put a screen facing the operator, same as every camera manufacturer out there. We put buttons facing the operator, and we put a tally light facing the talent. So if you're doing a self-tape where you are, say, in front of the camera, directing, asking questions of an interview, and you need to make sure your stuff is all rolling, you're good to go. That place is also the same place where we put the battery. So unlike every other audio recorder on the market, which requires you to de-rig your setup, pull out AA batteries, go find AA batteries, put the AA's back on charge, use rechargeables, pop those back in, re-rig everything, put it back on your camera. Well, for us, it was literally just open that door. And it's the only audio recorder in its class, price point, that kind of deal, where the batteries are rechargeable on the unit natively. So at the end of the night, just plug this into a USB-C port and you're good to go. 8.5 hours of runtime, just as much as your camera will if you use a pretty big battery, or if you're just kind of running around all day doing a whole day shoot, it's gonna hold up. Now, the camera cage is a pretty unique option for our audio recorder, and we designed it to work with the radius mounts, the Rycote mounts, and the Deity mounts, so your microphone is natively mounting to that cage, no extra hardware. And then we've got the D2RX mounted up on the other side going into a cold shoe. Tons of options for mounting on top of this cage, but in doing so, it's a complete setup. And it's not bulky. Now, this is the clearest, easiest setup for a small body camera, but I've got one more trick that makes this expand to multicam setups. And that is for all your other cameras. Do you need a PR-4? No. Just the Deity timecode box on top of each one of your cameras. You set the timecode in your master, which then can also, by the way, output timecode into that camera. You don't need a timecode box on that camera. And then it will wirelessly send that signal to all your other cameras on set. Saving you money, saving you kind of gear that you gotta lug around, and saving you time for setup because it's all built in as one giant mega box for your camera. If you've got questions about this setup, maybe your setup, how it can work with future setups you're thinking about doing, drop them down in that comment section below, and we'll try to answer your questions and make it so that if you've got questions, we hopefully can have some answers for you. I'm Andrew from Deity Microphones. Thank you for watching.